What up, YouTube? Big Lou tapping on in with what it do with Big Lou, NFZR2, baby, baby. So this is just a quick little video. Uh, as everybody, well, maybe not everybody knows, but LeBron James is about 1,200 points behind breaking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record for the most points scored in a regular season for a career. He's got about 38,000. He has 38,000 and some odd points, and LeBron has 37,000, about 37,000. Actually, about 30, yeah, about 37,000. He's got about something like that, 1,200 points behind. And both of these guys, me personally, I got Kareem as the GOAT, all time greatest player of all time. Um, I got MJ second, and I got LeBron third. Uh, and then I have fourth, I have Bill Russell. Fifth, I have Magic Johnson. Sixth, Larry Bird. Seventh, I have Wilt Chamberlain. Eighth, I have Shaq. Ninth, I have Kobe Bryant. And then 10, I made an exception. I got a 10A and a 10B. 10A being Tim Duncan, 10B being Akeem Olajuwon. 11, I got Kevin Durant. 12, I got Steph Curry. 13, I got Jerry West. 14, Oscar Robertson. 15, Elgin Baylor. um, excuse me. um, but both of these players were phenoms. I mean, it was big hype behind both Kareem and what he was known then as Lou Alcindor and LeBron James before they even made it to the NBA. The difference between the two is LeBron came straight from high school, and Kareem played 3 seasons. He went to school for 3 years, so freshman, sophomore, junior year at UCLA, which they won the title all 3 years. Um, his record in high school, I think he only had one loss, and in college, one loss, I believe, as well. Dominant. He was a dominant force, So, um, one thing I will say about Kareem, the skyhook is one of the greatest offensive moves ever in the history of basketball, along with the dream shake from Hakeem Olajuwon, probably George Gervin's finger roll, um, and then Michael Jordan, and then Kobe followed him with the fadeaways and turnaround jumpers. Right, those are probably the greatest shots of all time. So LeBron was the first pick overall in the 2003 draft, and Kareem was the first pick in the '69 draft, first overall pick. Right, Kareem was a center, 7'2", LeBron 6'8", forward. Point. Actually, when he first came in the league, he was considered a point guard, point forward, point guard, point forward. Right, but then later on in his career, he played small forward, power forward. Definitely still the guy that ran the offense in Cleveland. You know what I mean? Mainly in Cleveland, because in Miami he had D Wade and Chris Bosh, and then Ray Allen was there as well. Mario Chalmers, so he went pretty much. It was when he was with Cleveland, especially the second stint. But Kareem has six titles, six championships. One with the Milwaukee Bucks, who was that was their only championship until Giannis won one just a couple years back here. And then he has five with the Lakers, the Showtime Lakers. He joined the Lakers in 1974, 75. He has six MVPs, regular season MVPs. He has two Finals MVPs. Um, he's got 15 All NBA teams. He's got 19 All Star selections, 11 All Defensive selections. His total win shares is 273.4, and his career player efficiency rating is 24.6. That's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, formerly known as Lou Alcindor, right? Um, LeBron, on the other hand, he has four NBA championships, four Finals MVPs, 18 All NBA teams. So he's got Kareem beat by three there, and he's got 18 NBA All Star selections with six All Defensive selections, and he has a 249.8 total win shares, and he has a 27.3 career player efficiency rating. Um, Definitely two. That's the thing. That's the thing when you compare, like when people say, "Oh, like in this conversation, who's the GOAT?" It's you got three guys. My top three guys is Kareem, Michael Jordan, and LeBron. Right? Definitely three different eras because Kareem came in 69, 69, 70 was his rookie season. Michael Jordan 84, LeBron James 2003. So definitely, even though Michael played a few seasons with Kareem, he played like 5 seasons with Kareem. Um, Not with them on the same team, but with them in the league. Jordan, I think, only played maybe 1 season with LeBron at the same time, the 2003 season. Um, they're definitely different eras, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Um, when it wasn't like when Kareem was playing, it wasn't like when the Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain days where everybody was 6'5", 6'6", or shorter. You know what I mean? When Kareem came around, there was a lot of guys that were 6'11", 6'10", Willis Reed, uh, Bob Lanier, Nate Thurman, um, Bill Walton. There was a lot of guys. A lot of guys were around that were 6'10", 6'11". You know what I mean? Um, Wes Unseld was only 6'7", but he was a powerhouse uh, center. You know what I mean? Um, Elvin Hayes. There was a lot of guys. There was a lot of guys back then that you know that had height. So it wasn't like Kareem was just towering over everybody, because some people would try to say that. You know, um, and there's no denying that the man had the, if not the greatest offensive move, the sky hook. Definitely 1 second. I don't see any move beating that. It was unstoppable. You figure you got a guy that's 7'2", his wingspan's probably about 7'7", and he's going with a sky hook right over, and nobody could block that because you figure your body's between the guy and the ball. You know what I'm saying? So how are they possibly going to block it? It wasn't happening. So if it wasn't for him missing the shot, that was the only thing. You could be sometimes offense, there's great defense, but sometimes offense is just better. You could be on them like ugly on ape, white on rice, and the guy still makes the shot because just better offense sometimes. um you know what I mean? But LeBron, well, the thing with LeBron is LeBron could he makes, he's not a selfish player. So even though he's averaging 30 points last year or whatever it was, he's still averaging 7 and 8 rebounds a game, 7 and 8 assists a game. You know what I mean? He's very unselfish. He likes to make the players around him better. So if he has a cast that can do some scoring, he'll it fits him better than him having to do everything. You know what I mean? So when he can swing the ball around and hit the open shot for a wide open jump shot or 3-pointer, you know, he's proven time and time again that he looks to include his teammates, and if they're going, then he's going to give them the ball. You know what I'm saying? And he'll do his thing other ways. You know what I'm saying? So they're definitely two different type of players. Obviously, like I said, two different eras. But me personally, I got Kareem Jabbar as the all-time GOAT. Um, and I had mentioned something about I was looking at, when I make that determination, I'm looking at his high school career and his college career. You know what I mean? Not only did he has 3 NCAA championships, he has three NCAA player of the years. He's very decorated in college as well. NBA, like I said, 6 titles, 6 MVPs. He's went to I think he's won 10. I mean, excuse me. Kareem's won six championships out of, I believe, 10 tries. They lost to the Celtics 3 times, and I believe they got beat by the Sixers. Right? They got swept by the Sixers. So I believe he's got 6 titles out of 10 tries. LeBron has 4 out of 10 tries, I believe, because they lost once when he was with Cleveland way back when. Then he lost 2 when he was with Miami, and then he lost 3 with Golden State, against Golden State, right? So let's see, 3 against Golden State. He lost 2 in Miami, and then 1. So he's four of 6. So it's the opposite of Kareem. You know what I mean? So I got Kareem, and do me a favor, people, before you just comment about LeBron or or Kareem wasn't this or Kareem wasn't that. Look into it first and do your research. Don't just try to shoot it off your head. Look at what Kareem has accomplished. You know, not only is he the number one scorer all time, he's like in the top. He's like in the top 3 to 5 on most of the offensive categories. Plus, I believe Kareem's all-time leader rebounder, or if not, he's again with rebounding, and he's up there as well. And then keep in mind too that they didn't keep track of the block shots until I think it was 77, 79, something like that. So he had a ton of blocks that weren't counted as well. You know what I mean? Um, Definitely he's got, like I said, he's got 11 all NBA defensive teams that he's made as well. You know what I mean? So this guy was on both sides of the ball, and that's another thing too. LeBron has 6 all defensive selections, so a lot of people don't realize that he can play defense, and he has in the past. Just like Michael Jordan, people don't realize how good of a defender Michael Jordan was. You know what I mean? But this ain't about Michael Jordan. This video is only about LeBron and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So yeah, just drop a little video. I'm trying to test the waters with doing pre-records and dropping thumbnails with it. So I hope I figure that out. So with that being said, Big Lou's tapping on out with What It Do with Big Lou.